Hi, Keith here with Rolling Dog Tools, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a faux finish on a wall. Now to do this, I'm going to use this back wall here. I'm going to apply a base coat of what you want your base color to be, using a matte to satin finish paint. And I'm going to use a light blue color. And then over that I'm going to apply a glaze paint, which is going to be a mixture of the glaze finish I have here with a 4-to-1 mixture of glaze to paint mixture. And you're going to want that to be about 3 to 4 shades darker than your base coat. So I'm going to go with a light blue base coat and 3 to 4 shades darker blue faux finish that I'm going to apply over the top of it. Now the tools I'm going to be using. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now you can see the whole wall is blue. I'm going to let this dry, come back tomorrow and start applying the faux glaze finish. So I've got the base light blue paint applied here. This is all dry and ready to go. Now I've got a 5.5-inch wall or deck brush that I'm going to use to apply a dark blue glaze paint. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to apply a few stripes or strips or circles or whatever you want to try throughout the wall. Now this takes about 15 minutes to dry, so you have about 15 minutes to work with it before it dries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a few parts of this, a few strokes of this, and then I'm going to go over it with a 9-inch roller cover that I've already pre-wetted. Now what I've got here, and I've got just a little bit of water in a tray and a 9-inch roller cover. This is a super micro 3/8 snap roller cover. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet it with the water. As you can see here, the water is it's pretty soaked. So then what I'm going to do is, just to make sure it's not too messy, I'm going to scrape off all the extra water. Now I'm going to use this, and hopefully this will spread this out nicely for a good design. And maybe, I think because this looks like it's already starting to dry a little bit, I'm just going to go over this other stuff real quick here just to keep it wet. I'm just going to do this nice and lightly. Now you can keep working this as long as you keep it wet. You can keep working this as long as you want to try to get the final pattern you'd like. You can see I'm rolling in all kinds of directions here, just to kind of mix it up a little bit more, make it a little more abstract. Now you can stop and look if you missed any spots, if there's any spots that don't really like the way you look. This is maybe a little bit more rough than I want, so I'm going to clean that up a little bit. I'm going to come down here, add a little more. Maybe I will actually remove the extension pole for this last bit. And you can see here I'm kind of just doing quarter turns to sort of change any spots that are too dark or too light, or maybe they have some water drops in them. And then you can also go back over any spot to get that more even look. You can see now we're kind of getting the look that I was going for. Trying to work with a couple spots here. Pretty quick way to apply glaze paint. You just take a brush, and any size brush will do. You can just do more smaller lines with maybe a 2.5-inch brush, and then just go over it with the roller, which you've already used to put your base coat on, and just kind of spread it out. And as you can see, I was trying some different styles to try to get a little bit of whatever design you're looking for. Roll with Rolling Dog.